Let's see string concepts. The first concept is string slicing. The key idea of the string slicing is to um, produce the result in the range format. Key idea. It has its own syntax. So if I type the syntax, let's say our variable is string and it has 5 characters or any characters. The first we need to mention start point and stop point, step count, or incrementer, decrement, step increment, or step decrement. This is the syntax of how to slice the string, and the key idea of the slicing is slicing extracts part of the string. If we want some part of the string, we can extract by using slicing. To understand this, let's have a same variable string equal to Python programming, and if I print the total number of characters in the string, it is more than 10 characters. So it's more than 10 characters, but here I initialized incorrectly. So it is not string, it is list. Let me initialize correctly. The string equal to Python programming, and if I comment it out, it has 18 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it has 8 characters. So always index starts 0 from the beginning and index starts -1 from the end, from the last character. Let's quickly see few slicing in string. So I am slicing for the first 6 characters. So what I do, the string of, always remember the start and end point and the step point, either increment or decrement. So as our requirement is to extract first 6 characters from the string, so I am giving the start point as a 0 because index always starts 0 from the beginning and index always starts with -1 from the end. 0, and I want 6th character, which means 5th index, but I'm giving 6 because the last character always ignored in the slicing, and I'm giving step count as a 1, and I'm printing. So it successfully extracted the first 6 characters. Those are Python. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 6 characters. Extract first 6 characters from the string. The second way of seeing is, let's try different way. So I'm giving 1 colon. Let's see what happens. So what happened? So it starts. I gave the start point as 1. So 0th index is p, the 1th index is y, and I didn't mention either endpoint or step count. So it automatically conveyed that Python took it like when I mentioned 1, it's all mentioned. It took it like the endpoint is length of the string and the step count is 1. So we can see from the first index to the last index all the values in the result. So let's try different string of only mentioning the end character, okay, without mentioning step count or without mentioning the starting point. The result is the first 6 letters. So what happened? It extracted first 6 characters from the string. Even we, without mentioning the start point and step count, it actually took it as inbuilt. Okay, if I mention this is how is it string of, okay, by default the start point is 0 and the end point is 6, and by default the step count is 1. And if I want to print string of, let's say um, colon -1. So the in string or list in Python, so index from the end it starts with -1. So it basically reverses the string because it's going to print from the backward. Okay, it's successfully reversed gnimmargorP and nohdyp. It's a reverse the string because the last character is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Okay, let's print one more. -11 and -1. So here what I'm printing from the last character, and no, I'm giving the increment as a -1, but 2 -11. Let's see what is output. So it's a programming. If we see clearly, the end point is -1 and the start point is -11. So, let's see how it is. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10, -11. So from the end, so if we calculate from -1, p is -11. So what I did, so I gave the start point as a -11 and the end point as a -1. That is programming. So it successfully printed and it took the step count also by default. And we run one more string of, let's say I give empty start, empty end, and I'm incrementing 2 times. I'm giving a count increment counter, so 2. Let's see what happens. So this is how we increment and print. The first character by default Python took it as a 0, and the end character it took it as a length of the string. And while printing, it only printing the eventh index or the index matching the second count. For example, the p is 0 printed, and 1 2 t is t is the second index, and o is fourth index. It prints in the even order. If I type print characters in the even index, and this one print the characters from the end, from the last character, but print forward, not backward, not reverse. So if I summarize, the concept of string slicing in Python is to extract the part of main string. To extract, we have a syntax: start, stop, and step increment or decrement. And we saw a text called Python programming and its total length, and we saw a different way to slice the string. Thank you very much. Follow me for more such videos.